It's very difficult to explain what the mountain is to somebody that's never been there. You come and see, and then you either realize, oh, that's what you meant, or you have more questions.
There are retreat centers all over the country, but I think what makes us so different is the care, the intention we have in the relationships that take place here.
It was the contemplative side of life that drew me here.
As Joe's saying, it's a lot of what drew me into being a friar, because my active ministry wasn't just doing things, it was relating. And in relating with people, I've always seen a hunger for more. They don't want just the institutional church. Whether they find it good, helpful, or not, it's not enough. We need to form and shape a place, and I need a place where I can live and out of life do my job, minister, whatever it is.
As we invite other folks to live at the mountain, people have been asking, well, what would I actually be doing there? I think the video that you're watching gives you some sense of it. It is living a life amongst a core community of friars, whether you are religious or whether you're a layperson. And throughout the school year, 3 to 4 days a week, there are different groups, different retreats that are taking place throughout the week. And part of that would be hospitality toward those folks, as well as helping lead retreats in those sort of areas. But just getting to know students in a deeper, richer way is a big, big part of who we are. And then of course, caring for this property, this wonderful 380 acres of land and the facilities that are here. Caring for creation is part of our life here as well.
Supper is over, we'll have an evening prayer or a mass, with ourselves or with anybody else who's here, and more time for discussion. But for us, the life is the ministry. And God speaks to us through little encounters.
Another aspect that's a big part of it is our relationship with St. Bonaventure University.
Frequently I'll go down to school, maybe for meetings down there.
Hi, come on in.
Hello. He thinks we should focus on the symbolism and give them lots of time for contemplation.
Supporting some of the ministries that are going on down at Bonaventure. Just to be around with students, just to be a presence.
Staying dry? Double shot of espresso, that's recommended today. Sometimes when I'm down here, I'll go with Kevin for lunch. And you should check it out at the Peace Pole too, every Wednesday. There's Mr. Theater himself.
How you doing? How's everything?
Good.
Yeah.
We need some time here to be quiet, to be still, to be with ourselves.
It's such a privilege to get up here like today. Wake up in the morning, go to the chapel, and have Eucharist with your brothers who you live with.
How much more will the Heavenly Father give the Holy Spirit to those who ask Him?
Happy are those to whom the Lord imputes no iniquity, and in whose spirit there is no deceit.
For ways in which we might really grow as partners in life and ministry, we pray.
May God bless us and keep us. May God's face shine upon you.
Forming community, praying together, taking time away together, because we really believe that paradoxically it allows us to do better work, deeper work.
People join us here, particularly students who have never been in a garden.
Kevin's primary responsibility right now, hold the garden, but inviting us all into it.
Son of a gun rabbits. But seeing as how we share the planet with these characters.
It's like to imagine who in the future will be harvesting these and eating them, so that magic of pulling a carrot out of the ground is
Part of what our garden, our house, and our chapel are for us. They're archetypes. They sort of reorient me anyway. This allows us to bring each other into all of it.
Thank you for this day. We ask you to bless all in our lives with very special needs. Bless our food, bless our gathering. Through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
If we have a group up, we try to bring them into that, and working with a group of 6 or 7 or 8 of them in the kitchen. We got dinner out and everybody had fun and it tasted good and they were proud of themselves. I was proud of them. And we had a nice encounter with each other.
Yeah.
How often do 8 people make dinner together?
We each have different responsibilities that we care for. But flexibility is a key word in the whole thing, because it's never the same. And the communal aspect of our life is as important as the tasks of our life, maybe even more important.
There's not this hierarchy. It's all about the holy relationship that takes place.
That's part of that communal caring about each other, and how do we play a little bit more together. Leisure is a very important thing, so that we can be of some benefit to the larger culture. Because we're not here for ourselves, we're not just here hoping guests will come here. This place is always holding the world. That's our life here. For me, what a hermitage is it's a protected place. And this is a protected place. And then you're living in protected relationships. Boy, what a wonderful surrounding of environments that basically, for me, say, yeah, okay, now you can really sit down and be quiet. People drive in and take time with us. Well, they come to share the life that moves us to go out and love and care for other people in life. And the brunch is such a huge part of it. Kevin does a lot of the, getting it ready, the next step.
Thank you, Lord, for the many, many blessings that we enjoy every day.
If they come, then they tend to experience much of what was said with more questions.
Being a friar minor, a brother, is not a spectator sport. You got to jump into it. You got to be what you say you are, and otherwise you're just sitting there as a spectator.
So I haven't found this life easy, but there is an ease. There is an ease in this life because I find it a natural life to live.